You have to be really careful because some herbs that can be great for you might not be good for someone who has asthma. Asthmatics have to be careful with herbal flowering medications because echinacea can be harmful to them. So it's really you really have to check. So something that's pretty neutral is olive leaf extract. That works very well to have an antibiotic effect. Grapefruit seed extract, although with grapefruit seed extract and grapefruit itself, you must be very careful because there are certain medications that are neutralized by using any type of grapefruit. So, the bottom line here is we're all individuals, and we all have to be treated as such, and you don't take your health lightly. Do your research. The information's out there, especially for everyone who's online. Anyone online has no excuse anymore.
Wow. But the reality is that this is not something in the future. This is not what if. We are dealing with it. It's in the headlines every day, and something is coming. So perhaps you might like to say something about just the fear-mongering and the effects of fear on depressing the immune system.
Well, I highly recommend that everyone get your new CD for driving, and that will help de-stress them when they're in their car, and we all know how much time we spend in our cars, and then they can bring it in the house and play it at home, because it is just horrible what is being inflicted upon people by having this dominate the headlines and scaring people about something that, for the majority of people that are baby boomers, we've had so much exposure to different flus over the years, this doesn't really pose any kind of problem. And the problems are for younger people, and that seems to come about when they're being overtreated and too aggressively, and it stimulates the immune system to go into overdrive, and it turns on itself. And it just is so upsetting to hear that the recommendations for this flu are for pregnant women and infants. I mean, this is shocking.
That's what I thought. Yes.
It's just something that is so damaging for a pregnant woman and for babies, and you have healthcare workers that are being forced to take mandatory vaccinations or lose their jobs.